Hi, good afternoon. It's a beautiful, raining Sunday afternoon. It's raining. We have flash flood warning, even tornado warning. So I said, let me come and gist a little bit before I go under my blanket. I must confess that I am very, very wowed. The amount of people that have subscribed in the last 24 hours is massive. Is I mean, it's surprising, it's incredible. And I want to say a big thank you to all of you, to everybody, to those that are commenting, sharing, liking. It's a no hate zone, even for those that are commenting negative things. It's a no hate zone. It's very, very normal. Some will like your content, some will not. It's fine. We love you all still. So today I want to talk about customer service in Nigeria. I know most people have been saying a lot of things about customer service in Nigeria, but then I think I want to throw a little more light about my own things I've heard and things I think people can do to better their businesses. So, to me, I see Nigeria as a virgin land. I see people that have lived in US. If you have done a business in America, you will understand what it means to have a business in America, to be a business owner in America. But if you've not owned a business, I know you are one of those people that be like, oh, you're a business owner, you're the one that is enjoying. We are not enjoying anything. Business owners are not enjoying anything. Well, in fact, people that are getting their paychecks in a way, they have a better life than people that are doing business, because business takes a lot. So, as a business owner, or as someone that wants to go to Nigeria to do a business, this video is for you. I know a lot of us that are planning to go back, we have one or two things we are thinking we should do for income, for a good income. But the first mistake you're going to make is seeing your business as a source of income. That's the first mistake. One thing about business is it should be more sacrificial than wanting to take from that business. I've I've been an entrepreneur since I was a child. Like I said in one of my videos, I've I've been very independent since I was like 11. I used to sneak and sell stuff my mom must not know. So, like, I brought that same spirit to America. I've done business here. Sometimes the way I do my business, people see me like I'm crazy. You don't get tired, this and that. Yeah, there are times I'm tired. I just want to satisfy my customers, because one thing I don't ever do is give my customers an opportunity to go to another place. There's a very big tendency that they will not come back. So if you think as a woman your food is the best, don't give your husband the opportunity to go and taste another person's food, because Yoruba people will say, ibi tí agbára ẹnìkan tán sí ni tẹlòmíì ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. It means that where you think that you are very powerful, where your power ends, that's where another person's power starts. So that's number one thing. As a business owner, don't give your customers that opportunity, loophole, to try another place that offers the same service. There's a big chance that you won't get them back. And another lesson about owning a business is, for every customer you gain or lose, you've lost 5. If you lose a customer, you've lost 5. If you gain a customer, you've gained 5. Meaning that one customer that you treated bad can badmouth 5 more people that could have come to you. Once they say, oh, I did my nails, let me use nails as an example, at so place, that nails 2 days, 2 of it has come out, this and that. That person that wanted to come, they'll be like, no, I'm not wasting my money, I'm not going there. And one customer can say, if you see the way they did my clothes, oh, it was so nice. That one will bring one person, another one will bring another person. So That's the meaning of you lose one, you lose five, you gain one, you gain five. So another thing I want to talk about, somebody mentioned that, okay, in this my Jakpada move and videos and everything, somebody mentioned that they wouldn't mind going to Nigeria. They know that to go to Nigeria, you must have a good income, and the way to have an income is to do a good business that can bring a good return. And she is still very traumatized from what her mom went through when she was much younger, that people who do business, especially in the market, that they use voodoo. And she's so scared doing business in Nigeria. And I am looking at it from the angle of, I thought we're in a woke generation. Do people still do voodoo to get customers? And she was like, oh, don't be carried away by woke generation. A lot of people, even though we expect them to be exposed and drop some things, that they are still not exposed. They still do things that people used to do back in the days, and they will be lying to you like you are on the same level in terms of we are both spiritual together, we both go to church together, but they know where they go after church. And I really do not want to pack her words and throw them in the trash, because there's sense in what she said. And that got me thinking, that does that mean that you that don't know how to do voodoo or jazz, does that mean you should be scared? No. Everybody can fortify themselves with what they know. Whoever knows how to do voodoo, go ahead. We already know and we've seen the end of those that have done voodoo in the past. At least I look young, but me too, I've lived a long time enough to see things that happened back in the 90s and stuff. So at least I was wise enough to see the end of some people back in the mid 90s and all of that. So then we know that there's no way that voodoo will not have its own sad ending. It's not possible. The annoying part about that voodoo now is people who do voodoo, all they depend on is their voodoo. They don't have customer service to it. They believe that no matter how they treat their customer, the voodoo will always keep them. But one thing we need to know is, just like a man that is married with charm, the moment that man sees somebody that can pamper them outside and they have time to think that this one is always shouting on me, telling me to grind pepper, that one is always treating me like a queen, they might start rethinking their life and find out that I'm not supposed to be here. And that is when the voodoo will start breaking. So those of you that do business and voodoo is your, how do I put it? And voodoo is what you depend on to keep your customers, and you're not adding customer service to your voodoo, there's no way that voodoo will not fade. There's no way when your customers have one chance to go to a place, they will treat them right. There's no way that your voodoo will not disappoint you. And for people that don't know how to do voodoo and you're scared that your competitor, we don't know how they're doing it, they're always selling blah blah blah, just keep doing what you know how to do. Customer service, there is no charm that can beat that. There's no charm that can beat customer service. I remember when I was much younger, like a child, I lived in Ife, and there was this woman, I don't want to mention her name in case anybody stumbles on this video. They said even if her food was ready at 11 a.m. or 12, she will not open her pot to dish it out until 1 p.m. That was back in the days. She would never open that pot to dish it out until 1 p.m. No matter how many people that are in front of her begging her to sell, she will not. So even we that were trying to patronize businesses, we should be using our brain too. That doesn't sound normal to me. How will somebody not sell food until 1 p.m. even when the food is ready? Because of what? Give us your excuse. When I start hearing things like that, I know that this thing is not normal. I will not come. I remember when I was in OAU, we used to go to health sciences to eat. You see queue, long one. Yes. Some people were saying, Abi, they were using jazz, Abi, they were doing something. I don't care. As long as their customer service is good and their food is good, that is a jazz on its own. As long as the food is good, the service is good, the customer service is good, and the product is good, that is a jazz on its own. So what am I trying to say in a nutshell? For those that are going to Nigeria to do business, the jazz you need is excellent customer service. This is not a situation where you say, if you cannot beat them, join them. No, don't join nonsense. We're already complaining about customer service. Then we should not be doing businesses and now join nonsense and say, if we can't beat them, join them. You will realize that with patience, with your great customer service, with constantly training your employee to be the best they can be and to handle your customers nicely, your business will flourish. Your business will flourish. Somebody said something to me one day. She said one thing she loves about me is there is no time of the day she will call me, I will not pick. I said, I don't have another income now. Why will I not pick? She said, unlike some people, you want to buy something from them, you will call and call and call. It's bad. They are coming to spend their money to you. You should treat them like a mini god. Like a mini god. Because they sweated before getting that money. They should not sweat again to spend it. Let's have that at the back of our minds. And whatever business we want to do, I pray God helps us. Let's also help ourselves. It's not everything prayer does. Your pastor will tell you in church that and your business will flourish this week. God will bring good customers your way. When God brings that customer your way, how do you treat them? Do you hold them down by your great customer service? Some people believe so much in that their tithe will open way for them. Yeah, you've paid tithes. God has opened the way by bringing people. How do you treat those people? Do you treat them in such a way where they can refer you or recommend you to other people? So let's just do better. For us that we have lived in the diaspora and going back home to do business, let us do better. There is no money that is too much to invest in your staff. Some people have this mentality that I don't want to train my staff so they don't take that knowledge elsewhere. Let them take it elsewhere. It's okay. But at least the little time they are with you, the knowledge you put in them, they will use it for your business. There was, like I said, I'm a builder. I have a real estate going on right now in Nigeria. There was this machine that I bought. Nobody could operate it around. We brought different operators. We even brought one from Ekiti. The ones in Ibadan, we tried them. Everybody kept running away. So it was one of them that told us that he's not going to lie to us. They don't know how to operate that machine. That's why they're giving excuses. I had to call the person that sold it to us. The person now sent me someone's number from Lagos. The person had to travel down from Lagos to Ibadan to train them how to use that machine. Yes, there is this guy I kind of trust a little, and I told them let the guy be in the training in case these other 3 guys run away thinking that because they're the only ones that know how to operate it, they can start holding us ransom. I'm like, no, let one more person be there that is not part of their group, so that when these ones run away, I still have one person that knows it. So don't be saying I can't train them because they can take the knowledge elsewhere. They will still help your business in the little period before they run away, and you keep training. You will still see some good people that will stay with you for a long time, and your business will not suffer. So just this little piece I thought to bring to us, and I'll see you on my next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.